Hey everyone, it's DJ at Toyota Comics and Entertainment. I got some stuff we can open up and talk about. All right, everyone, let's start with some Omnibus. Okay, this is X-Men Onslaught Aftermath. See if you guys can see that pretty good. Anyway, here's X-Men Onslaught Aftermath. I wasn't really planning on getting this up until it went on sale at in-stock trades. I was trying to move away from event-themed omnibuses just because, I don't know, I just would rather, you know, get omnibuses from the main series usually, but I've already have the Onslaught ones, and I think the prequels to the Onslaught event in the omnibus form. So it went on sale. I snagged it. And again, part of the reason is like Uncanny X-Men. There's only like 3 issues from the main series in this omnibus, but I don't know. There's a lot of mini-series in here, just interesting stuff. I think it would probably be a good one to have, and it would probably be forever before Marvel gets the Uncanny X-Men omnibuses up to this point, if ever. So there you go. I don't know if you see that. All right, omnibus number 2. Got in here. Oh, okay. Yep, another one. The result of the in-stock price sale. Gosh, look at the size of this thing. I mean, look at that. This could hurt somebody. Get this box out of the way. All right, what we have here is Justice League Dark. Got Swamp Thing, Wonder Woman, Zatanna, Detective Chimp, and Man-Bat, I'm assuming. Wait, this is the Justice League Dark Rebirth Omnibus, not to be confused with the New 52. This one is just a beast. I mean, that is amazing here. Little back cover. I think this is done by Greg Capullo. One thing I don't know who designed this, but there could have been a better way to put the font on here, because my old eyes, I can't barely read this. And it looks like James Tinian IV and Ram V were the main writers here, with Alvaro Martinez. But no, I can't even read that. Apologize. Was the artist for most of it, but man, there's just a ton of issues here. This is probably close to 1,500 pages. I think I heard somewhere that this is maybe the biggest omnibus out there. So that was part of the reason why I got it. Just, you know, it's got some stories, good stories, and it's got some back matter in there that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I've heard good things about this. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys read this? I have not. All right, omnibus number 3. Anyway, I get most of my stuff through in-stock trades, and for shipping practices cannot be beat. I've gone on and on about this before. Oh, this is a good one. What do you guys think? Flash by Joshua Williamson, Omnibus Volume 2. written by Joshua Williamson, with art done by Scott Collins, Christian Deuce, Howard Porter. Checking over the appearances here. Looks pretty good. Again, nothing is perfect. Joshua Williamson is one of my favorite new writers. I mean, he's not really new, I know, but I feel DC's done the right thing by putting him on many of their mainstream books. So, yeah, long-running tenure, and the Flash continues in the second omnibus, collecting storylines: A Cold Day in Hell, Perfect Storm, and Flash War. So it says here, this is the second of 3 volumes. Oops, can't see that. This is the second. Sorry, this is the second of 3 volumes. It collects the Flash 36 through 69, Flash Annuals 1 and 2, and Batman 64 through 65. With an introduction by Williamson, the script of Flash 50, and behind-the-scenes art with series artists Scott Collins and Howard Porter. So the back matter in this is going to be pretty amazing, given what it says. And like I said before, I'm really into the creative process about creating comics. And, you know, I really, what's the word I'm looking for? I hold these creatives in high regard, right? They have talent that I don't have. And so I like to see how they go about using it, right? And the things, how they come up with their ideas, and that is, especially with drawing. If I had to pick one creative skill I could have overnight, it would probably be how to draw. I mean, I probably wouldn't read as many comic books because I'll be drawing my own. But anyway, Flash, I'm a Flash fan. So yeah, should be good. And now, last but surely not least, let's see what we got. Pretty sure this is not an omnibus because it's fairly lightweight. There you have them, folks. Todd McFarlane's DC Multiverse toy of Failsafe. So, some of you may not know who this is. This is a fairly recent addition to the Batman mythos. There was a storyline in the Chip Zdarsky run a couple years ago where, well, I don't want to spoil it too much, but Batman, as always has a backup plan, and a backup plan to his backup plan. And Failsafe is a product of that. So I know a lot of people don't like Chip Zdarsky's run. It's, you know, I would say it's a little bit above average. It's not terrible, especially with Jorge Jimenez doing the art. So that right there gets him to at least a B level on its own, if not A. Anyway, if you guys have access to the Chip Zdarsky run through trade or comics or whatnot, I would highly suggest you read it. Speaking of Jorge Jimenez, there's some art. I mean, that's pretty cool. Anyway, this is pretty fast. I always figured Failsafe would be a action figure, but pretty impressed that you turn around so quick on this, especially given the fact that he lost the DC license, which is a total bummer. But anyway guys, Failsafe, pretty rad. All right, so we have Failsafe. All right guys, so thanks for joining me on this quick little haul review. Flash by Joshua Williamson, Omnibus Volume 2, Justice League Dark, from the Rebirth line at DC Omnibus, and we got the X-Men Onslaught Aftermath Omnibus, and of course DC Multiverse action figure of Failsafe. So thanks for joining me, and as always, if you could, please like, subscribe, and or share, and also leave a comment. That would be much appreciated. I would look forward to interacting with you guys and just seeing what you guys have to share, what you any ideas or thoughts about the content, the video, these items here. Anyway, thanks again, guys, and God bless.